Vicky. I am back with another process video. Today I am using the September 2015 Clique Kits called Capture. I'm going to do an 8.5 by 11 layout this time. The picture I have was rather small and it's the only picture I have of this day. And the picture is of my son when he was 4 days old. Excuse me. And he used to scratch his face. Even I would cut his nails down and he could still scratch his face. So I got him these little mittens to put over his hands so he couldn't scratch himself. And he looked like a little boxer when he put these little mittens on, and they were so cute. You can even see in the picture he still has his little umbilical cord. It hadn't fallen off yet. He was a cute baby. So I am going to do this on 8.5 by 11. So I am putting a glassine bag and also this dotted paper. I think it might be called something Dips. And also a little bit of the black floral paper, so I can bring in a little bit of pink. This kit has got quite a bit of pink in it, which I don't mind using for a boy layout. So I wanted to bring a little bit of pink in because I will be using pink for him. Now at first, when I first start matting this photo, almost, well, not everything, but like that paper I'm putting on there now, it ends up going away because I end up changing my mind on what I'm going to do with it. So these first couple of layers are not going to be how it ends up. That heart paper, I think, is from the Baxter line. It doesn't make it either. And in this kit, that's the only piece of yellow that was in this entire kit. So it was hard to use it. I wanted to use it because in his blanket there is yellow, but that's the only piece of yellow in this entire kit. So I end up ripping that off, and as well as that Baxter paper. It's kind of a khaki. But still, I'm still trying to use it at this point. But it doesn't end up working. Now I am going to call this layout Boxer Baby, just because he reminded me of a little boxer with those gloves on. And now I'm spelling out baby. Those are the letter stickers that came with this kit. Those stickers I had gotten at Tuesday morning, and you can slow it down and look back. I can't remember who they're from. I'm going to paint them with this gold acrylic paint. This is just some cheap paint that came from Walmart. And I ended up putting several layers on it. So here is where I had changed my mind about what to do. So I end up cutting this striped paper down to 4.5 by 11, and also another paper that has a light aqua color on it I cut down to 4.5 by 11. And I'm going to kind of mat the striped and the aqua and the white cardstock on top of each other. That is a map paper, like a street view, but you don't end up really seeing much of it. You can see I'm getting it right there. And I'm going to get the straight paper too, just because I didn't want to really waste it. These are, I believe, both of these papers are papers that I added to the kit because there really wasn't enough papers in it for my liking. So I put some extra papers in it. Also, the kit was heavily pink, so it had some aquas in it, but I wanted to add a little bit more. So now I'm going to trim this whole matted paper down to 8.5 by 11. And there my trimmer gets caught. I need to put a new blade in it. It's getting dull. Plus it was going through a layer of cardstock and 2 layers of papers, and it did not like to do that. Excuse me. That Dream Big is one of the Mombi chips that I had put into this kit because there was not that many embellishments so I thought I'd try to add to it. The Dream Big in gold does not make it though. That strip of numbers came from a cut apart sheet that was in this kit. That word paper I put behind there, it was a card that came with his kit as well. I'm going to use not all of, but a lot of the vellum hearts that came in this kit. The flare button I put down there that is hot pink with a heart, that doesn't make it. I do replace it with a blue flare that was in the kit that just says love you, love you, love you all over on it. Right there. There it is. That little banner, it goes there, and I put the date on it. That perfect banner up at the top is from the Mommy Chips. And the arrow that is pointing at the paper near the bottom, it was in the ephemera pack. So I just pulled out pieces I thought I might use. Now I do not use all of those, but I do use most of those. So I'm going to arrange these vellum hearts, and what I end up doing is on those hearts I end up stapling them down, all except for I think one of them was too far in the center, and I know I can staple in the center if I just, pull my stapler apart, but I didn't want to go through all that. But I ended up stapling all the ones that were closer to the outside, and I colored the staples with a gold Signo pen. I thought I might try to use this crepe paper. It didn't end up working. I was trying to ruffle it up, and I was going to put it behind that perfect banner sticker, and I didn't like it. So I'm going to go ahead and glue down the picture and the mat for the picture. I'm using hot glue to give it a little bit more dimension and pop it up a little further. That is that number strip that I'm putting down. It is gray. So this layout is mostly gray and black and that aqua blue. I like to use hot glue when I want to give a little more dimension. And I almost always use it on the back of flares. It seems to hold the best. So I'm going to go ahead and start stapling down these vellum hearts as soon as I get them arranged. That aqua arrow that I have pointing toward the picture, I end up popping that up on foam tape. I'm off screen here. I think I'm just stapling them down at this point. That I am gluing that die cut heart down with the Scotch Quick Dry, and also the boxer word I glue down with Scotch Quick Dry. The puffy stickers, the gray puffy stickers, they seem to stick fine, so I don't use glue on those. I just put them down. That is the one heart that I couldn't get my stapler to fit to reach out that far, so I just used the glue on it. So here I go. I'm coloring the staples gold. And I put that arrow down, and I don't know that I do a whole lot more. I use some enamel hearts from Fancy Pants, some pink enamel dots from Now and Then. Also from the Fancy Pants, there's these black glittered enamel dots that I use. And that is it. So thank you so much for watching, and this is going to wrap up this layout. Bye.